There's
Hello.
no psst.
There ain't no psst today.
Nope, because we are somewhere
on
cool.
Location.
We're on
yeah,
location.
where are we?
Well, we're at Hawk Mountain Brewing in beautiful downtown Hokendaqua.
Hokendaqua, Pennsylvania.
A.K.A. Hockey.
Yeah, a.k.a. Hockey, which we've talked about before.
Yes, our good friend JT is from Hokendaqua.
Yes, and he was on with us, and we did a whole episode about Hokendaqua.
And by the way, do you know what Hokendaqua means in Lenape, Native American language?
No, I do not.
It means water searching for land. And I like to think I'm man searching for beer, so I think it works.
So I think we found it.
Yeah,
we found beer.
Have we ever? So this is so Hawk Mountain Brewing here in Hokendaqua, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and so a little history though. When was Hokendaqua first established?
Let me guess, 1867.
Yeah, because that says it on the paper in front of you. So
I wasn't looking. I was looking over there, out at the beautiful wilderness.
Yeah, we do our research. We prep for these things. We don't make this shit up. I mean, we do make the shit. We don't make the facts up.
No.
But we do a little research.
Right, and it was founded by the Thomas Iron Company, the earliest anthracite coal fuel iron mills in the United States of America.
Wow, there's a trivial fact.
Right.
Okay,
right.
Cool. But we have guests today. We have fantastic guests today, a whole bunch of them.
The first one I'll mention now is my brother-in-law, Mike Brosious, is here. Say hello.
Say hello, Mike Brosious.
How are we all doing today?
Everyone is doing grand, my friend. And then we have his best friend, Martin Rowan.
Oh, like the what was that?
Rowan and Martin's
laughing.
Which I did not get until yesterday.
That's unbelievable.
I'm going to put that in because I never thought of that. But
it's unbelievable. You never picked up on that.
No, I'm slow.
But hello, everybody.
So say hello. Yeah, you said hello. Okay, and our very, very special guest.
Yes, Jessica from Hawk Mountain Brewery.
Say hello, Jessica. Okay. And Jessica, you are the tap room manager, right? And a part owner.
Yes.
All right. Cool. So tell us a little bit about the brewery.
Yeah.
So this is a family business. My dad and his business partner, JF, they started it originally, just the two of them, brewing and distributing actually out of like a basement style setup.
Yeah.
On location at JF's near Hawk Mountain. So that's where the name comes from.
Okay. And where is Hawk Mountain relative to where we're sitting right now here in Hockey, Pennsylvania, Hokendaqua?
About 40 minutes away.
Okay.
So we get that question a lot, why Hawk Mountain Brewery if we're here in Hockey?
Yeah, when Jerry and I first started talking about this, and he said, he had talked to Mike, and Mike was like, hey, you ought to do an episode here with Hawk Mountain Brewing. Like they're relatively new and they're great, and you ought to come up and check it out. I was like, oh, so we're going up to Hawk Mountain? He was like, no, we're not going to Hawk Mountain. We're going to Hokendaqua in Whitehall, Pennsylvania. I was like, okay, I'm confused, but I'll go with it. So I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Keep going.
Yeah, so we that was the origins there in Hawk Mountain. They were brewing and distributing just a few select styles to restaurants and bars in the area. And then they were looking for a plot of land to build the actual tap room and kitchen where people can come enjoy on location beer. So we built this building on this land and opened up about a little less than a year and a half ago. So we're relatively new as a tap room, but we've had our styles out in some restaurants and bars for a couple of years.
Yeah, and with Jerry and I growing up here in the Whitehall area, we're very familiar with this piece of land and this location because you go back and it used to be at one point when we were young, Roy Snyder's Tavern sat on this land. And
across there.
Yeah, well, across. Yeah, it was part of this whole area, and used to come here. Like my father loved it. We'd come here every Friday for dinner. Roy Snyder's Tavern.
It was one of the few places you were allowed to eat.
It was one of the few places we were allowed to eat because my father was an air conditioning and heating guy and used to get into all the restaurant kitchens in the area and talk about how, and then the rusty water from the dying air conditioners dripping into where they're prepping the salad. And he's like, or I'm standing on the table where they then, don't wipe it off and start cutting meat. He's like, no, we're not eating anywhere. But Roy Snyder's was quality place. So
he ran a tight ship, that Roy.
Yes, he did. So I'm familiar with the location, but this is, last night was our first night here in at Hawk Mountain Brewing, and I got to tell you, it's epic. It's impressive.
Food is great. Again, I love vibes, right? I love a good vibe. This place has a great vibe. Everybody was, having a great time. The service is. Yeah. Everybody's enjoying what they're doing, and this place has really got that.
Did you guys actually close the place?
We did.
Yes, we did.
We were here.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, we had a gang.
We had a bunch of people, a bunch of friends that we haven't seen in a while came out.
Jessica?
I believe so.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yep. Otherwise, she knows where to find us and track us down. Yeah. So, but anyway, so how long have you been here?
So it's been a little less than a year and a half since we opened up the tap room. We built it ourselves. A lot of help from friends and family. That's a good way to get free beer for life. If you pitched in with the pylons and pouring the concrete.
All right.
And the reason that it took a while to actually open the tap room is because my dad was looking for a really nice plot of land, a really nice space where we have like kind of an indoor-outdoor vibe. We have 2 acres, and people can sit near the creek. It's situated between a creek, the Copley Creek, and the Ironton Rail Trail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, it's a great location. And I'm guessing you get a lot of business off the trail, like people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I got a lot of bike riders off the trail, hikers, locals that it's easier to walk than drive.
And it's got a great big outdoor space. You got 2 acres, right?
Oh yeah.
And you've got all kinds of picnic tables. The creek is right here. There's cornhole. There's all kinds of games for kids. I mean, there's a couple families just making a day of it right out here on Saturday. It's a beautiful Saturday in fall here, and it's just really a fun kind of place.
Yeah, no,
fun for all ages.
Yes, exactly. It's absolutely great.
Yeah.
So let's get to the beer. All right. So you said that your father started brewing, basement brewing with a partner, and evolved to this. And I think from what you've told us, you kind of expanded to the point where now you have a head brewer.
So when we opened up this location, we brought on a head brewer.
Yep.
When they were brewing and distributing, we had maybe 3 to 4 core styles that we were distributing. Now we have 12 taps. So he's Ben Gangware, and he does all the brewing, and then I manage the front of house.
Okay, cool. And this location, tell people exactly where to find you.
So this is 3530 Lehigh Street in Whitehall.
Yep. So if you are in the general Allentown area and you find yourself in Whitehall, you ought to stop by, because this place is great.
Absolutely.
So, and how about online? If people want to check you out online.
So our website is hawkmountainbrewery.com, but we also have a very active Instagram and Facebook page too.
Awesome. Cool. All right. Well, let's get to the first beer. All right. And this first beer is Catty Light. Tell us about it.
So, you guys know the neighborhood.
Hokendaqua.
We wanted to make sure that when people are coming in, that we didn't have a tap list full of IPAs, because sometimes if you're bringing people with you, maybe you're drawn to a brewery because you're a craft beer enthusiast, but we also get a lot of people coming in saying, my buddy brought me here, what do you have that's similar to Miller Lite? What's the closest thing you have to a Coors Light? So we brewed this specifically for people that are into light lagers, and they're looking for, we want them to have something to enjoy and get excited about, just the way that their friends are excited about the stouts and the IPAs.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, well, let's taste this, guys.
Yeah, that's just epic.
Yeah.
I'm quite surprised by this, because first off, it's beautifully done. The lacing on the glass is great. The flavor.
Nice straw color.
Straw color, clear, crystal clear. There's no haze here.
Yep.
And the balance is really, really good, and it's got a maltiness that kind of reminds me a bit of a Kolsch.
Well, and the maltiness you don't often get in lighter beers. Lighter beers, as you guys know, I tend to believe that the words light and beer should not be put together in a sentence. Correct. It's grammatically incorrect. But to all the light beer drinkers out there, love you all, but this is a good light beer, because light beers tend to taste watery, quite frankly, and this one is a lighter beer that does not taste watery.
Yeah, it's really good.
So that's good. That's really good.
Really well done.
Yeah. Beautiful color, great taste. So where would you guys rate it? Scale of 1 to 5. Jerry.
Sorry, I was drinking.
Never be sorry for drinking.
So I'm going to say that for this style, of a light beer, right? Which
Yeah.
we call a light. This is a 4 because it is the head and shoulders of anything that you could ever consider a light beer. It's just that good. It's really delicious. It's perfectly done. Again, I'm so shocked by this.
Yeah.
I'm speechless, man.
Mike, what do you think?
I'll give a speech anyway.
Yeah, as a Miller Lite drinker,
A Miller Lite aficionado?
it is a little bit better than that, and it's smooth and tasteable. I'm a 4 as well.
I have
Really
to argue
enjoy it.
with you. I think it's a lot better than that.
A lot better than Miller Lite.
Okay, but you're in the 4 range as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, 4. Marty.
Well, I'm a little higher than that. I think this is a 4.5 beer. I drink Miller Lite all the time, and when I come here, I love the beers here at Hawk Mountain. I just, the beer's fantastic. And I tend to drink backwards here. I drink the higher ABVs first. Like I love the stout that's here, and I love some of the other beers. I'm actually drinking along the side here. I'm drinking a Dortmunder lager, which is fantastic.
Double fisting.
But typically what I do at the end of the night.
So you get to this at the end of the night.
I do, and Catty Light is what I finish off with here, and I love it. I think it's head and shoulders better than any Coors Light or Miller Lite I've ever had, and I give this like a 4.5.
So today's the first day you've ever tasted this one sober. That's what you're saying.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I've never had this beer
And you
sober
still
until
like it
I
a
love
lot,
it.
and you
I
give it
love
a 4 or 5. So a 4,
Yeah,
a 4,
yeah, I
a
love
4 or
it.
5. So this on Untapped. By the way, this is a 4.5 ABV. Don't have any IBU information on it, IBU scale, but it does have some good,
got a good
happy
little
character,
happy
not
character, too.
not overdone.
No.
And let's see, we got 78 people have rated it on Untapped, 3.42 average. So you guys are giving it a little bit higher, and I would tend to agree.
I disagree with
Yeah,
this.
I would tend to agree. I put it up there around a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
We were here on a Sunday for a football party at 9 a.m. in the morning, and that's a good beer to drink at 9 a.m. in the
There you
morning
go.
and go all day. So
It's a good.
Yeah.
So Mike.
After 4 or 5 stouts.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
You gotta go in reverse.
Mike endorses this as a good breakfast beer,
Yeah.
but on the other hand, Marty says you need a good base to start your day. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so you
And,
got to
and,
get
the,
it
and
right.
the early bird stout here, I recommend highly.
Highly as a breakfast beer. All right, excellent. Okay, so let's move on a little bit.
Okay, so real quick, this episode is about the mountains, particularly the Pocono Mountains
Yes.
of Pennsylvania. And since we're at Hawk Mountain Brewing, I want to start a little bit talking a little bit about an actual place called Hawk Mountain,
Yes.
which, as we said before, is about 40 minutes west of here, out Route 78. And it is a place that is named Hawk Mountain because it's basically the hawks on their migrations all gather and go past this place. So it's a great place to observe all kinds of different hawks. And so when we were in high school and middle school, they used to take field trips.
I don't think we ever went in high school. I think it was
Was it all middle school?
It was like middle school. Yeah.
Right, probably right. So we would, and you'd hike up this mountain to this rocky crag that stuck out, and you would observe the hawks kind of gliding, back and forth all around in this area. And then, and it was one of the best field trips because you're out in the woods, you're in the mountains, you're in the rocks. It's like.
Well, the coolest thing was you got up there and they said, okay, now you got to get down in the rocks, and these rocks kind of on the edge of the mountain, and you got to hide so that the hawks will not see you and they'll come. They won't be scared. And finding the right place to hide was probably the best part.
It guarantees they'll leave you there when they take the buses home. You'll be abandoned on Hawk
Leave
Mountain.
a kid behind. If you have the teacher who can't count, I think I got all the kids. Just go driver,
That's
go.
probably a lot of our teachers.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't ever recall actually seeing a hawk.
Yeah, no, there were a lot of hawks there.
Well, you say there were a lot of hawks there, but I didn't see any. I think I was too busy hiding.
But so that's the context there. We got Hawk Mountain, right? So now I want to give a little history about my family's history of the Poconos. So my grandfather built a cabin on Lake Wallen, Pawpack. More Indian, Native American names there.
Yeah, so we've got Hokendaqua, Catty, Lake Wallen, Pawpack. I think I just sprained my tongue.
That's right.
My father was from Tamaqua.
Oh, there you go. There's another one, Tamaqua. But he built this cabin in the 50s when the lake had just been created. So he got in on the ground floor of this sort of real estate thing where he was buying this summer home, a place to go up in the summer because he liked to fish. He used to fly fishing. The lake was there. He had a boat. He got a boat and put it on the lake. And so I was being taken up there as a child. But the story is that my grandmother refused to let him buy lakefront because kids will drown.
The kids would
So
drown.
we were like still kicking, like, you should have bought lakefront, Pappy. But he didn't. So, but we were about, I don't know, eight houses or something back.
And did anybody ever drown?
No, not to my knowledge. No.
Close a few times. Somebody's food
That's
order.
the pager system.
Oh, that's the pager system for the food.
Oh,
When you go
okay.
home, you really get a pager.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I thought aliens were trying to communicate with me. Anyway, so we had this cabin, and we would go up there in the summers, and that's where Mike and Marty come in, because as we grew older and older, we'd go up there and we would hang out there in the summers. And especially around 4th of July, we had big parties there. But my dad would also play at Mount Airy Lodge, which is another big Poconos attraction. He was a drummer in the house band, a jazz drummer. And he saw
Wait, your dad was a drummer in the house band at Mount Airy Lodge?
He sure was.
I didn't know that.
He would play there every weekend. And
I knew he played the Poconos a lot.
yeah, that was where he played. But he played other places. There are a lot of places to play, but he primarily gig. His long running gig was at Mount Airy Lodge, and then boy, there are some stories coming out of that place. That's for another episode, because he has got some stories about that place. But he did meet people like Rodney Dangerfield before his name was Rodney Dangerfield. He had a different name, and as soon as he changed his name, he became huge, and he never came to Mount Airy Lodge again. And guys like Dick Shawn, the great comedian there, so he had a lot of stories. And the best was the smoking chimps. So my dad tells the story. He was backstage, and there was an act where this guy would come on stage, and he had trained chimps to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
And so my dad is sitting backstage, and this chimp comes over and starts poking at his shirt, and he forgot he had a pack of cigarettes, and my dad smoked back then. He had a pack of cigarettes on his shirt, and the chimp is poking him and poking him. And the guy's like, "What's he doing?" And my dad's like, "What's he doing?" The guy goes, he wants a cigarette. Give him a cigarette." This chimp was so nicotine addicted, he was trying to bum a cigarette off my dad.
So people getting entertainment from animal abuse and encouraging smoking. Yeah.
That's the Poconos, man.
At least it was back then.
Yeah, so that was kind of the little history there, and then we were close to a ski resort there called Tanglewood, where we always used to go skiing in the winter. And mind you, this cabin it had running water, but only in the warmer seasons. So in the winter, you had to disconnect because the water the lines were exposed underneath the cabin. It was up on kind of stilts, right?
Yeah.
So you had to disconnect everything, drain it, and then in the winter you had to bring your own water, and you really couldn't shower or anything. So that was not fun. So we tended to not to go up there in the winter too much.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's the cabin, and then what happened was my grandfather, he built a boathouse because we had a boat, right? We had a boat on the lake, and we used to go fishing in the boat. And my grandfather built this boathouse, but he was a welder. He wasn't a carpenter, so he built it out of metal. And over the years, the changes in temperature up there shifted the metal so that this whole house kind of slanted to the right.
Yeah.
But it was strong as it wasn't going to fall down, but it sure looked like it might. But it was never, because it was made of metal. The frame of it was actually, he welded the frame with metal. So this thing kind of got slanted. So we named it the Slanty Shanty. And that's where we used to have the parties. And we had
parties.
Back in the days of the 5-disc CD changer. And we had music out there. And we had a little bar. We all sit by the bar and had a door that flipped up. And of course, our good friend Marty here had done plenty of bartending stints at the Slanty Shanty, and I have to tell you, he was one of the best bartenders, because when he tended bar, shit went down. Like, for instance, the time you did all the frozen drinks for the ladies.
Yeah, we had frozen drinks for the ladies, and a couple hours later they had flag routines going on. Like a little watermelon slushy.
Oh. The thing that crossed my eyes after I took 2 sips.
Wait, what kind of flag routine?
They would do flag routines to patriotic music, and my wife and Mike's wife Mindy and their sister, Jerry's sister Judy, they'd be going around doing flag routines in the yard, and I think it was all alcohol induced a little bit. Their love for America too, but a little alcohol induced,
It was a very patriotic
Correct.
kind of slanty shanty.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and that being up that watermelon cocktail, that was I could not believe.
Well, what was in it?
It was basically just watermelon cut into a blender with ice and a lot of vodka.
So basically, you threw vodka in a blender, maybe a couple watermelon seeds, ground it up, and gave it to Jerry.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I think there was ayahuasca in there too. I was hallucinating after I drank the goddamn thing.
Yeah, I think it was the watermelon seeds.
I swear I saw Jesus.
It was the
in the
watermelon
trees.
And like we said before, it wasn't the top shelf vodka. It was somewhere below Smirnoff and above.
It was like Fred's vodka. Shit my dad would buy.
Joe's gas station vodka.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Simpsons beer. It was vodka.
Beer.
Beer.
Exactly.
But yeah, and then speaking of drinks from hell, this is back in the 90s, and you recall we started brewing back then.
Yeah.
And I had progressed to the point where I was done doing bottles. I was doing kegs, right?
Oh yeah, we got to the point where it was like, okay, bottles are too hard.
Yeah.
Steaks too long.
Yeah,
just
right.
put it in a keg.
I want to clean one thing, not 30.
Yeah.
And so I created this keg we cut a hole in it, and I had this special plug that you stuck in and cranked it open.
And what do you call that hole?
I know you're going to go there. That's the bung hole.
And what do you call the plug?
The bung.
Yes. Okay. You always like to talk about your bung hole and your bung.
I do not.
Okay.
But anyway, I was we were making these higher alcohol beers, 10% type beers. That's what we were into because that was more fun, right? Except I created this one. It was sort of like a dark ale, right? Like some kind of weird dark ale. And I brought the keg up and we tapped it up and we start drinking it. And again, one of those things where your eyes kind of cross as you're drinking it, like, wait, what the fuck? And then the night degenerated into like arguments and people like unhappy and just
an alien abduction.
Yeah, dude, I gotta tell you, like there was. So we just determined that it must have gotten cursed by some woodland nymph that was angry with us.
Fermented. I think it was much above 10% alcohol.
Something weird,
that we tapped
I
it.
think so. Yeah, it was very weird. And so that night was a disaster. And the next day, Mike and I decided we must dump out this vile thing into the forest so that no human
gets stabbed.
And I'm sure there was some toad went berserk and killed his whole family that night from laughing at it.
So you poisoned the earth in a circle.
Yeah, I think to this
You
day.
created the original crop circle.
Yeah, to this day, there's some sort of place where nothing will ever grow.
This sounds like a Stephen King novel.
I know. It was Stephen King beer, I'll tell you that.
Oh.
That was wicked. I still remember that shit. So.
Well, speaking of beer,
yes.
our taster glasses are empty. So it's time for taste number 2. And I think taste number 2, we're going with Shut Up Bird. All right. So Jessica, tell us about this one.
So Shut Up Bird is our New England hazy style. It's also actually our bestseller. So I had to give you guys a taste of this one.
All right. So, guys, give it a shot. And this is a New England hazy IPA.
Wow, that has got some hops. That is hop-tastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Smooth finish,
It's so
real easy
let's
to
talk
drink.
about it. It's
real easy to drink.
It's hazy, nice and hazy. You cannot see through it. Great lacing on the glass again.
Nice golden color, though.
Gold, straw color.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't look. I mean, sometimes hazies to me they look okay. They're just. It almost looks like somebody put diluted sawdust in water.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like that. This
Balanced
is
well.
It's got a nice haze to it.
Heavy on the hops. If you like hops, this is what you want to drink.
Yeah.
I mean, this has got
Hoppy.
a good load of hops. It's a hoppy beer.
It's a hoppy beer.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No.
Really like it.
Really nice head on that too. It holds up well.
Again, both of the ones we've had here, the lacing on the glass is like epic. It's super well done. So
Yeah.
this is good stuff.
I mean, I get a lot of grapefruit flavor.
Yes, yeah, and other fruits too. Yeah, grapefruit. It's fruity.
It is, but it's hard to pick which fruit it is.
Right. It's such a combination. Yeah.
Tastes a little citrusy, but we don't know which citrus fruit it is.
Yeah, that's what we get a lot.
Did we get
We
any
get that.
hoppy notes on this? Or hop notes on this one? Did we have that?
No.
No, we don't.
So, I mean, a lot of the people who have reviewed this online, everybody hits on the citrus. People have a wide variety of comments on what they think it really tastes like. Pineapple, pear, watermelon, passion fruit, citrus peach. peach.
I don't know. I
I don't
definitely
get the peach.
grapefruit.
I get the grapefruit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's a good beer. I'm not a super hazy guy. I tend to like West Coast style IPAs or the more traditional British style IPAs better. But this is really good.
Yeah, delicious.
Yeah, absolutely. So, where would you rate it? Scale of 1 to 5, Jerry.
Okay, so on this one, for this style, this is what I love this style, right? So for this style, I got to go around a 3.8, I think.
3.8. Okay, Mike, where do you put it?
I said 3.7. I like the smoothness. I like the filtered taste of it. It's just really, really good. Just the hint of the citrus at the end.
All right, 3.8, 3.7, and
Well,
Marty.
I'm not a huge IPA guy, but like this beer though, to me, like it's the first time I've really had this beer. I would come back to this because even though it's hoppy, it doesn't have that, like sometimes you get some of these IPAs, they have a really, like you get that kind of like throat thing, you know, like an aftertaste thing. I don't get that here.
Yeah.
This is a very
Clean.
drinkable beer. So, I mean, I'll being like an auto IPA, I'll agree with these guys, 3.8, 3.9, but I would go back and drink this as a non-IPA guy. I would like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 3.8, 3.9.
3.8, 3.9. Yeah.
3.8, 3.9. So 3.8, 3.9. So one side note on this, because I've got one friend on Untapped who has rated this and rated it a 4.
Huh?
That's Tommy D.
Oh, Sniff.
Yeah, Sniff rated it a 4.
Way to
So,
go, Sniff.
yeah, but anyway, overall, 521 reviews on Untapped. Overall rating, average rating, 3.83.
Okay.
We're right on.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah.
How does that Untapped actually work? I'm not sure how. So someone will come here and taste this and then give them a review online. Is that how it works?
Yeah, like I'm going to review all these beers on Untapped when we're done.
Okay.
I'll put my rating in and stuff.
I almost fell off my chair.
I know you almost fell off your chair.
And it's very early today.
I know. I'm in
Yeah,
trouble.
this is going to be a long. This is going to be a long day. All right. So anyway, but yeah, no, that's really good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move right along here. Let's get back to the Poconos.
The Poconos.
The
Okay,
Poconos.
so now we're going to get to the meat of this particular broadcast, and it's a story that I want to share with the world. And I want to get to the bottom of this story. And we call it Marty.
Are we talking about Bigfoot here?
Well,
Close.
Almost.
we don't know.
We don't know.
Could be, but it's called Marty and the Bear.
Marty and the Bear. And that sounds like a movie.
It does.
That sounds like, I don't know, like that sounds like a Disney
Smokey
movie.
and the Bandit, Marty and
the Bear. No, this sounds more like a Disney movie. Marty and the Bear.
Marty and the Bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, Marty, why don't you enlighten?
Well, I mean, this happened many, many years ago. No one believes me. You guys, Mike and Jerry, were there, but we're sitting out on their porch after a long day of drinking, 4th of July, and the bathroom inside was occupied, so I went outside into the woods to make number one. And I'm out there, and all of a sudden I hear this like, you know, and this bear was like literally breathing on me, I think. And all of a sudden, you know, I think I peed on his paw, and I could feel him breathing on me. And I came running around the corner back into the cabin, and they're like, what happened? What happened? I'm like, guys, I was this close to a bear. That's how close I was to this bear. And they all started laughing like, you're full of shit, you're full of shit. But the next morning, they went out, and there were bear paws on JJ's truck, Jerry's paw prints on the truck. And I'm like, I'm telling you.
You had the proof.
I was right next to that bear. I'm telling you.
At the time he came running by us, I think we were just pretty effervescent ourselves. And we just, that's great.
Yeah, Marty,
Bring the
sure.
bear around. Bring it around.
Yeah, no one cared. Mike said I made number 2. I think I did. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm telling you, I really do think I was that close to that bear. Like, I could feel his breath on my neck. That's how
You
close
sure
I
it
was.
was a him?
It might have been
Sure,
her.
this wasn't bear rutting season?
It may have been, but I am just very thankful to this day that he didn't
Bend you over.
Violate
Exactly. Yeah. But
Little bears running around the woods that look suspiciously like Marty.
I'm telling you, I stick to the story that I peed on the bear, and the bear breathed on me, and I ran before he attacked me.
So you gave the bear a golden shower, is that what you
I think I did. I think I did.
All right then, Marty.
I think I
The
did.
bear's never been since.
To each his own.
Well, not at that. Probably at that time it was more like a white shower, but yes, yeah.
The bear went and washed its paw 100,000 times.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the smell of this
Exactly.
human off.
This sounds like a country song. I peed on the bear, and the bear peed on me. All right, moving right along.
All right, so the second story involves me.
Yeah,
I refer to it as Jerry and the Fish.
also a Disney movie.
Yes.
Like Finding Nemo, Jerry and the
Jerry and
Fish.
the Fish.
Yeah.
So we had a dock on 6th Street where our cabin was, which is on the Pocono. And we would often in the summer go swimming in the lake to cool off, right? So I was down the dock. I was like, I'm going to jump in the water. So I jumped into the water and
did your granny, was she right? Did you drown?
no, I did not drown, but I
Okay.
came out of the water and I had a slash across my chest. Something sliced me. So my conjecture was I think I jumped on a fish. I think I jumped on a perch because there were a lot of perch in there. And perch they're spiny. They have sharp fins and gills and things. And if you're not careful, they can cut you.
I think it was a stone.
I jumped on a perch. It's not a stone. I was in
Marty's
40 feet of water.
You fell on a rock.
There's no rock. It's in 40 feet off at the end of the dock. It's 40 feet deep. There's no rock. There's
Okay.
no rock. Or there was a gang of fish. They had leather jackets and switchblades. The son of a bitch cut me.
I think that's probably more.
And they were going like this.
That's probably more plausible.
Boy,
What about with the
crazy
bear?
boy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Keep cool, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
Bear hired the fish because you guys didn't believe me.
The bear is in cahoots.
Exactly.
The bear came down and called the fish and said, "Hey, this guy peed on my slice that asshole."
So the moral of this series of stories here is don't pee on a bear,
Right.
don't jump on a fish.
Sounds
Okay.
about right.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds about
Sure.
right.
We want to take education from this.
And don't drink the watermelon slushy.
And don't drink
well,
watermelon.
and
And
Well,
never
don't drink
watermelon
anything I make for anyone.
Never drink the watermelon slide.
That is true, man.
Yes,
when he
exactly.
tends bar, shit goes crazy, man. It just goes down. And then one of the cool things too we always did was we bring our guitars and play.
that was
And some of the fires outside. Just
Well,
just
remember
great times.
What's that song, Mindy?
Closer to
Yeah, Closer to Fine. We would sing Closer to Fine.
Well,
for
let's
hours.
preface this with his dad, when the burn barrel would pour a half a gallon of gasoline in it.
Yeah, and it would almost burn everyone to death. Like
Yes.
whoosh, like
No one
And
had
the people I don't know, Walt's dam was getting singed by that this fire that started.
no one had eyebrows for weeks.
it's like a nuclear explosion.
That is true.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, so well, those were lots of nonsensical fun there.
Lots of nonsense, lots of fun. Well, let's get to beer number 3.
Yes.
Beer number 3, the final beer for the day. This one is Forever Weekend. So, Jessica, what's the deal with this one?
So this is our house session IPA, and similarly to Catty Light, we like to keep our ABVs lower. We want it to be, drinkability. We want people to come and have a good time and stay for a while. So with this one, we're going for a Forever Weekend. Kind of refers to the summertime, right? Mm-hmm. So hang out. You've got nowhere to go. You've got hours to kill, and it's supposed to be relaxing.
So yeah, all right.
It's good. I mean, I
This
think that's my favorite of the day.
It's mine as well.
Yeah.
This is outstanding. There's a sweetness there, like a hoppy sweetness. That's really interesting to me. It's which makes the balance interestingly with the bitterness of the hops. There's a little sweetness. A malt.
It's just like honey almost.
Right, that's what I'm saying. There's like a sweetness in there.
It could be.
Could be.
I was going to let you guys talk about the flavors.
Okay.
So, let me tell you, online there's a description of this as a tropical fruit salad.
Yes, yes. I love that. I love fruity beers. And I'm not afraid to say it.
Shocking.
No, that's good. There is a fruitiness to it.
It's really good.
But it's got a good hop balance.
It works.
I mean, I'm a hoppy guy. I like hops, and
We need to shake your brewmaster can.
yeah, no, this is good. This is really good.
This is an IPA you can drink all day.
You're
It
not
is.
kidding.
Yeah, this is a session IPA, 4.6 ABV.
What's the story behind the name, by the way?
So, where my family grew up was like Southside Allentown, Salisbury, which is nearby, and we had similar to the Slanty Shanty.
Slanty Shanty.
Slanty Shanty.
Yeah.
I think that's a name for a beer for the future for you.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
So, when June comes around, we can brew a shandy, and I'm stealing.
Gotta have some
Slanty
watermelon juice in it.
You got to get Marty. You got to get Marty up here to help you out with
Coming
that.
here to
People will
bartend
die.
or bounce, maybe.
You don't want me making frozen drinks in here.
No, next thing you know, your whole like bar, your whole tap room will be doing flag dances.
Or worse.
Or worse.
Yeah. Guest bartender brings entire brew house to the ground.
So it will be patriotic.
Closed on Monday.
God bless America.
Yeah.
It will be patriotic.
Liquor license suspended indefinitely.
Yes. All right, I'm sorry. I interrupted
Forever Weekend.
you.
Sorry.
Forever Weekend.
Yeah, so we had like it's called an apaton. It's like an outdoor kind of gazebo style.
yeah,
it's
sure.
actually a structure that they build in Africa, from where my aunt is from, and they would hang a sign in the summertime, this old rickety wooden sign that said Forever Weekend, and it was just sort of a homage to, okay, it's summer now, we can all hang out.
Yeah.
The adults were
Yeah.
all, drinking too much, and we were the kids jumping on fish.
I like that vibe.
Jumping on fish.
Jumping on the fish. They're jumping on the fish, peeing on the bears. Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like a song. Jumping on fish, peeing on the bears.
Another country song.
Dang, I should have brought the banjo.
You should have.
Look at that hoop
That would
nanny.
sound good with banjo.
It
Jumping
would.
on the fish, peeing on the bear.
A little harmonica wouldn't hurt either.
Oh, that's you got a mandolin.
Good for entertainment, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You want us to play here? Nah.
They keep playing that one song about jumping on bears or jumping on a fish and peeing on a bear. I don't understand. Why do they keep playing peeing on the fish, jumping on a bear?
Peeing on the fish, jumping on the bear. We don't know. Don't know what's going on here.
Oh my God,
All right. So where would you rate this one?
that's a 4.
That's a 4? You think that's a
Yes,
4?
that's a
Okay.
4.
Session IPA.
It's insane.
4.6 ABV. Don't have any IBU information on this one.
Hoppiness is good, but it's balanced.
Yeah,
by that
it's very balanced.
Tropical
It's-
sweetness. It's really delicious.
Yeah. Mike, what do you think?
I'm a little higher. As an IPA drinker, I don't really taste the hops at the end, which is good. It's so smooth and drinkable. I'm going, let's go 4.4. If you ever
There you
got
go.
4.4. That's pretty high. Okay, so
Yeah.
you went
4-0.
4.0, 4.4. Marty.
Well, I got to tell you, I like this even better than the Shut Up Bird. I am not an IPA drinker, but this is a beer I would go back to. And I could drink this beer early in the night. Maybe even later in the night. I wouldn't, like Catty Light,
Or in the morning,
or
yeah.
whatever.
You
for
could
breakfast.
drink it with a bear. You
Well-
could drink it with at the fair.
Yeah, I could.
You could drink it on the stairs.
Thank you, Dr.
I
Sayers.
know.
But again, like these are beers I would not normally order if I came to a place like this,
Yeah.
and I would highly recommend this to anybody that says I don't like IPAs.
Yeah, this is
I
good.
would recommend this to somebody that
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
like
Yeah,
it
yeah,
because this
yeah.
is a terrific beer.
Yeah.
This is a terrific beer. I actually, like I
Yeah.
said, this is my favorite of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I would give this at least a 4. Maybe even for a guy that's not an IPA guy, I'd give it at least that.
Okay. So you guys are all in the 4
Yeah.
range.
Yeah.
4 range, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one,
4+.
4 plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one has 85 reviews on Untapped, 3.67 average. I think it's higher than that. I would go higher than that.
Oh,
I would
hell
go.
yeah.
I would go
That's-
closer. To,
yeah, closer.
I am an IPA guy. I love IPAs. And I love stouts and lagers and so on and so forth.
There's not much he doesn't love.
Yeah. I'm not a big lambic fan, but okay. Yeah, I've had some good lambics. Actually, we had some good lambics recently.
We did?
Yes. But 85 people rated this 3.67. Yeah, good.
I don't
Yeah.
like those 85 people.
You don't like those 85?
Yeah, I think that's low. I think
they
that's
should be
low.
on the
I think that's
list.
low.
I mean, from a guy that's not an IPA guy, I think that beer is incredible.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, no, it's very good.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Can we step back one little thing here?
Sure, go ahead.
The second beer we tasted, Shut Up Bird.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the name a little bit?
Where the name came from?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
you're
a
right. We
unique name.
didn't talk about that.
I picture
but it is.
I picture you're trying to sleep and there's a bird outside your window and you're like, "Shut up, bird!" It won't stop chirping and you're just trying to sleep.
There's a lot of birds in the area, yes. This actually came from where our original location. This was one of the core beers we were brewing, so it was before we were here.
Okay.
And back then we did a lot of the names based on like bird themes, right? This one actually came from my little sister. It's a family business, so we're sourcing ideas everywhere.
Yeah.
And my little sister she went through this phase where she was super into the show Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And she's a little, so she gets her way all the time. So she would make us watch this show at really inappropriate holidays, like after Christmas dinner, and we're watching, Always Sunny. We're watching Danny DeVito climb out of a couch
nude.
So that's actually a reference to that show. And D
is bird. Yeah. Shut up, bird. They always yell, "Shut up, bird."
Exactly.
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
Yeah, no, I like the way you've tied the beer names to like the local region.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It is really cool.
Yeah, and all the beers are really good.
Yeah.
And you've got some other beers here that we're not trying today. Like that I tried last night. Dortmunder is awesome.
Oh, the Denim Dorks.
The down what is it?
Denim Dorks.
Denim Dorks.
Like Denim Dorks.
What's behind the name of that?
So a Dortmunder lager, it's a style from Germany where they were brewing actually for the miners, right?
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be
The
strong
children.
enough. Yes. The children working.
No,
mines.
she means the people working, which could be children. That's actually true.
Back then, could be.
Yeah, for sure. That's a double.
Yes. So
it's like strong enough for someone who's worked a long, hard day, but refreshing if you've been in the heat. And the name of it is Denim Dorks, and it's just a play on words for denim jorts.
Denim jorts.
Yeah.
All right, that's fun.
That's cool. Well, and you also have something that I did a taste of last night that I just want to make sure to kind of get in here. It's what's it called? Something Glow. Aspen Glow?
Oh, the Alpen Glow.
Alpen Glow. And it's a hybrid. It's a beer wine hybrid.
So this one, what Ben did was he brewed a traditional lager, and then in the fermentation stage he added the alcoholic juice from 4 different grape varieties from Chile.
Holy cow.
So you really get like the wine up front and then the malty finish of the beer.
Yeah.
I gotta try that.
And Alpen Glow that actually comes from if you're in the mountains. Hawk Mountain, you guys know.
It's a mountain episode.
It's the theme.
So it's the way that the sun glows on the rock face as it sets.
Oh, okay. That's the Alpen Glow.
The Alpen Glow.
Yeah. No, I tried that last night, and I wasn't. I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting much. I'm like beer wine combination. Although we did have a couple, Jerry, recently at the Snelligaster Festival that we went to.
Yeah.
We had some that had like various fruits and various wines.
Yeah, that's
wine
true.
grapes.
Yeah, that's true.
Some beers, and they were mostly international type vendors.
Yeah, I mean that can be a slippery slope, 'cause the wine must can get weird and strange.
But it was. I got to tell you, this Alpen Glow. Did I get that right?
Yep.
It was really good. I really enjoyed it. And
that's where Marty went on his honeymoon with the bear.
I did.
To a resort called
Alpen Glow.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yes.
We also have to mention the Hefeweizen too. Mindy and I stumbled upon it a couple weeks ago, and we've been pretty addicted to it since. It's just a great lighter side beer you can drink, afternoons all day. It's just a great beer. Hefeweizen.
Good.
Well, as long as we're advertising, the Early Bird Stout is my favorite beer here. That is unbelievable. It's a coffee stout, and it is so good. Like, stout is my thing. It's my go-to all the time, and this is one of the nicest, cleanest stouts you're going to drink.
I'm gonna have to grab one of those. After
it is so
After we're done
good. It is so good. It's definitely worth coming here just for that stout.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to finish it up with a couple more stories.
Okay.
Right? So we've talked about the lake, Wallenpaupack. We haven't talked about being out on the lake, right? Too much. We need to talk about what happens out on that damn lake. So we did a lot of boating. I went out on that lake as a kid. I would go fishing, and one of the coolest things you can do as a kid is go night fishing. Because the cool thing about night fishing is you don't know what the hell you're going to catch. because it's night. And you could catch a catfish that's as long as this table. You could catch walleye. There's walleye in there that are as big as this table. So it's always exciting.
As long as you don't jump on them.
Exactly. Keep all parts in the ride at all times. So we did a lot of boating, and as the years went by, that lake became more and more popular and more crowded. With boats, with high-powered boats with a lot of alcohol, people driving them with a lot of alcohol in the system, and you don't need a license to drive a boat, though a boat can kill a whole family if it's not driven right. So it's kind of got a little bit scary. And the one night we went out for 4th of July with all those boats was just terrifying. I almost didn't want to go back out, but. So that brings up one of the things that happened was a 4th of July. They have an island there called Epley Island on Lake Walpole. And they set up fireworks and they shoot the fireworks off from the island. And people go out in their boats and they sit there and they enjoy the fireworks. Well, one year, we actually weren't out on the boat that year. We were going to go watch it from the dock. And we walked through the woods and the fireworks all went off and then they just all at once. And then they were over. And we found out the next day that they had a massive malfunction. The fireworks all went off all at the same time, blew up on the island. People were injured. I think a person was killed.
Oh my God.
I think one of the people running it was actually killed. And they had a tough time because all the boats getting the person to get medical attention at night with all these boats, it couldn't get. It was quite a horrible tragedy. So that's the end of the episode. Everyone go home and just kidding.
Way to bring things down.
We're going to bring it back up. Hold
Yeah.
on, we're going to bring it back up. So we again spending a lot of time on the boat with my dad, who was quite a character, and Mike and his wife Mindy bringing their dogs, their 2 standard schnauzers at the time, Clancy and Murphy. And they had these great vests for them, swimming vests. So you could throw them in the water and you could swim around, right?
And they had a hook on it. You could pick them up out of the water.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. So at some point we were stopping. We were gonna go swimming or something, and Murphy had gotten out of his vest, and my dad can be very fatalistic in ways. He's like, that's it. Murphy's out of his vest. Shut it down. We're going home. It's like it was the end of the world. And to this day, we still use that term. Murphy's out of his vest. It's over.
We would go out and it'd be the clearest, sunniest day, and one cloud would happen to come by. That's it. We got a thunderstorm coming. Bring everybody in. Shut it down.
Shut it down. Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh God.
And then we would also go out and just hang out in the lake. Like we'd swim over to like a rock that was half submerged with a cooler of beer, just sit there and just drink beer in the sunshine. And remember one time the snake came out at us? A snake came out and we're like, this is a snake. He's like looking at us, and then he went off. I think he wanted a beer. He might have been your bear friend.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Exactly. So now we've got a bear, a fish, and a snake.
And a dog that's out of its vest, so it's over.
A bear, a fish, a snake, and a dog that's out of its vest. Yeah.
And then and this is sort of the end here. We'll wrap it up after this. But one thing that I will never forget is our good friend Frank the Shank, right? Who's really enjoys the program, listens to it and comments to me a lot, but he won't come on. He's not online and he won't come on the show. I don't know why. But he came up when it was in the fall. It was getting colder. He came up one weekend and he said he was claiming he was the new Frank, and what that meant was that Frank would never. So Frank can generally be a bit on the grouchy side, if you will, right? And so because I'm not going to be grouchy, so everything was great and happy. So we took him out on the boat, and this is perfect for Frank. And we sat him in the front, in the bow, which was open. They had seats up there, and it was cold. Like it was a cold day, and the water was pretty cold too. And the boat, we're hitting some waves, and the water comes up, and I'm telling you, it just pummeled Frank. Yes. Like it just drenched him, and he just sat there like. I'm the new Frank. He just got, and it was cold as shit. I mean, and Ann was there, and she never forgets the day Frank got doused with cold Lake Warm.
I do want to say I have a
wife.
patent on that name, Frank the Shank. That was me.
That is it. That was it.
I've been Jefferson Street. Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
He was the lifeguard.
He was lifeguard.
Always benching me.
Didn't he throw you out or something?
Numerous times.
For no reason, right, Mike?
No talking. No running. No laughing. No
having fun. No fun.
That's Frank.
Mike, you're always misunderstood.
Yeah, you were a misunderstood
No, I think Frank
child.
understood you quite well.
And now you're a misunderstood adult.
That guy's Frank. His name's Frank Yellow. I go, no, he's Frank the Shank.
And that has stuck.
And it's stuck.
that's
Yes.
great.
All right.
I was explaining he wasn't a guy in prison or anything like that.
No.
Yeah, no. It's a different story. We'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah. I think that's about enough.
I want to thank Mike and Marty for this, and particularly Jess, man. It was really a great conversation.
Awesome. Thank
really
you.
loved learning about your beers.
Thank you for letting us take over a corner of your brewery.
Yeah.
And thanks for the beers.
Yeah, we'll know you big time. So.
Yeah, place is great. If you're in Whitehall, Pennsylvania, you got to stop by and check out Hawk Mountain Brewing.
Absolutely, and hang out here. It's really a treat.
And the food's really good.
The food's really
We
good.
talked about
The
that.
food is awesome. Yep.
Yep. And so I'm going to play us out. But yeah, and of course, listen to the episodes, like us,
Like us, share us,
all that good stuff.
rate
And
us.
by all means, get to Hawk Mountain Brewery because it's really cool. And,
Awesome.
The hoppy dudes.